All right. Hello, friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Dreambound. I have a question for you guys in this episode, actually. I have done something in the editing of this, and I'm not sure whether or not it is going to be well received. Basically, what my problem is with every single time that I upload one of these videos, the background music gets hit with content ID claims, which does make sense. People did make the music. And I'm getting a little bit tired of constantly having to go to the creators of the music and asking them to take the content IDs down. Everything like that. So in this video in particular, I just took out all background music, and I want you guys to tell me, is that okay? Do you like that? Do you think that background music, especially in a visual novel, is really needed? Or do you think that this sort of game is fine without the background music? Let me know in the comments below, or perhaps just like the video and I'll know from there whether or not you enjoy this sort of thing. But otherwise, let's hop into the game and see some more Dreambound. It's not like there's a lot to do here. Oh, Asher's at the back of the line. Okay. I guess it's just talking to these people. So, alright, teenage Noah, let's go. I wonder what's actually holding everything up. I don't know, but it must be a big deal for a line this long to form. Why don't we ask? From behind, the pair could tell that the person at the front of the line was young, probably no older than 17, with short, dark hair. He faced forwards through the gate, arguing with the man on the other side. Excuse me. I could tell by that silhouette. I knew it. Oh my god. Oh. August? Crow looked at Noah in surprise for a moment, before his eyes went back to the young man in front of him. Well, this is a first. You can call me August if you want. What happened? Where's your glasses? What's with your clothes? Well, Crow raised a single finger to his lips in a shh motion, then winked at him. That's a secret. With only a simple action, the younger Noah's face was already beet red, and he fidgeted with the edges of his clothing. But as soon as his eyes hit Noah's, he frowned. What are you looking at? Huh? I didn't even say anything. Did I say you did? I said, what are you looking at, idiot? You little... Whoa, let's not fight, okay? Noah. Yes? Huh? Your name is Noah too? How about you try using your eyes? Before he could finish his sentence, Crow pulled on Noah's sleeve, which won, then put his lips to his ear in a whisper. I don't think there's any point in telling him who you are. It would just be distressing for him. He's not even real. I'm Noah. You are real and he is not you. That much is true. But you are not, he is a reflection of what you once were. Don't you think you should show yourself some kindness? Kindness? If you want, I can talk to him. Alright, he'll probably be more receptive to you. I'm not that annoying, am I? Crow laughed, a light, airy sound. This Noah is simply how Asher imagined you. Don't take it too personally. Right. What are you two whispering about? August? We were just talking about how I want to do something to help you. For me? Would that be okay? Of course. I want to help you get through these gates. Do you know what's stopping you? The younger Noah frowned, glaring at the man on the other side of the gate. This asshole won't let me through, even though I brought my papers. You missed the signature, bottom right of the page. Okay, fucking sign it, stupid. Why does that matter? The guard turned around, not caring to continue the discussion. Why don't you just sign it then? Obviously, I didn't bring a pen. Doesn't an artist always bring a pen? How do you know I'm an artist? It's a hunch. Well, whatever. I don't have one. Then would you like us to bring you one? Yeah. Depending on who he was talking to, his temperament seemed to completely change. That fact didn't escape Noah. Then we'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere, okay? Wait. Don't go yet. There's something I wanted to tell you. Crow blinked a few times, unsure of how to respond. Oh, no, you can tell me after, can't you? There's always next time. So be patient, okay? Okay. Good boy. We'll be back. Pat, pat. He still looked like he had something to say to Crow as the pair walked away. Something to tell you, huh? Okay, so we gotta get him a pen. But the only things that I can seem to talk to are like the people. So which one of y'all has a pen? This person feels like they have a pen. I don't know why. Or it could be this person could vaguely be secretary-ish. Hell, let's just go through the line like that. Okay. Second from the front of the line, a woman in a dress suit and glasses let out a huff as she gazed at the man on the other side of the gate. Why does she look like that? I suppose Asher didn't have that much attachment to her. It takes considerable mental power of the dreamer to create a completely lifelike person. Sure. So sometimes people end up like this. Is she not gonna have a face? I suppose that's not all that different to the real world. How many people do you pass on the street, never to remember or think of again? Can we talk to her? We should be able to. Excuse me, miss. Miss? Did you just call me miss? Professor Pearson, please, have some respect. Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Sure. My bad. Your bad what? Look, sorry, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Professor Pearson. At least your limited mental facilities let you remember my name. You told me it 2 seconds ago. Is there something I can help you with? Do you have a pen? Actually, we were going to ask you the same thing. Me? Needing assistance from others? Well, you're stuck here just like everyone else. Without any fault of my own, unlike some. She glared daggers at the person standing in front of her in line. What if we tell you that with your assistance we can get this line moving? I would say that you consider me a fool. No, really, that's what we're doing. Suddenly, the professor leant forward, pushing her shadowy glasses further up her face. I feel like I recognize you. Are you one of my students? No. Sorry, I don't think so. A light bulb went off in Noah's mind. Wait, unless you mean Asher? He's my brother. Asher. Asher. Yes. I remember him. A smart mind, yet with no dedication. To put it in simpler terms, he half-asses everything he does. But he's always been an overachiever. An overachiever? No, he failed my class. He what? Her voice seemed to falter for a moment, becoming softer. It was a great shame because his aptitude for learning was real. Then why? She shrugged. I could only hypothesize on the matter. Perhaps he was a gifted child that rode that wave for so long that it dissipated, or perhaps he found himself too busy with other things to make time for his studies. Either way, I couldn't have given him a passing grade, even if I wanted to. I see. But all that is in the past. I tried to convince him to take the class again, but I believe he was too embarrassed to do so. Pride truly is a failure of mankind. But that's besides the point. Unless you can fix my entertainment issue, then I don't believe there's anything you can do for me. Your entertainment issue? It's none of your concern. Go on, run along now. With her arms crossed over her chest, she almost seemed to put her nose up at the pair in distaste. Seeing that as a sign to take their leave, the pair put some distance between themselves and the professor. It seems we'll need to convince her to tell us what she needs help with. Any ideas? Well, she seemed like she liked my brother. Kind of. Maybe. To be honest, I'm not sure if she likes anyone, but it's worth a try. Talking to Asher about his studies, that's sure to go down well. Okay. I'm still gonna go through the line, but I'll, remember Asher talked to Professor Pearson. Who are you? What's your problem? Standing only a few people back from the front of the line was a young man with a long, thick black hair pulled into a messy ponytail. He stood on the tips of his toes, looking over others' shoulders to see what the holdup was, but he didn't seem too bothered by the delay. When he noticed that it wouldn't be moving anytime soon, he pulled a book out of what seemed like thin air and started to turn the pages, reading quietly. How studious, even in a place like this. I know one person who could pick up a book anywhere. Oh, it's someone you know? I think so. Reuben? The man turned around, his eyes searching for the source of his name being called, and soon locked in on Noah. A moment later, he glanced away. Damn. Really does look so real. But he's just a part of this dream, a concept dreamt up by my brother. Still, talking to him might be useful. Do you know him well? Can't say I recognize him at all. Kinda. He is, or maybe was, my brother's best friend. He didn't come over very much, though. I don't think my parents liked him very much. Did they like anyone? Apologies, that's out of line. No, you're right. They were hateful, judgmental people, and no one was ever good enough for them. Not others, not me. Anyway, let's go talk to him. Slowly, the pair crept across the fluffy clouds until they stood by Reuben's side. Even when Noah cleared his throat to get the man's attention, he didn't look up from his book. Reuben? Finally, his eyes left the page. Who are you? Noah. Noah. A light bulb seemed to light up within his mind. Asher's baby brother? Minus the baby part. Yeah. You've gotten so big, I didn't recognize you. Aging seems to do that to you. Anyway, what are you doing here? What a stupid question. He doesn't have any real reason to be here. He's not even really here. Reuben's gaze found its way to the golden gateway ahead of them. His eyes were filled with a sadness, an anger that Noah couldn't quite understand. Came to see my mother. Your mother? He shrugged. It seemed like he didn't want to elaborate at all. I guess. His eyes turned back to his book, which was still open in his hand. He was perfectly content to leave Crow and Noah standing right beside him in silence. Seeing that they were being ignored, the two walked a short distance away from Reuben. He certainly does like reading. It's pretty much the only thing I know about him. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. How? Noah couldn't help but smile. It almost sounded like something August would say. Okay, next in line, please. An older gentleman stood a few places from the front of the line, his hands casually in his pockets. He whistled a soft tune, airy and carefree. As Crow and Noah got closer, only then did they realize that he didn't have a very strong form. He was like a shadow with no defined features. Just like Professor Pearson, his form wasn't solid, but fluid. He was a shadow that could blow away at any moment. Excuse me. The shadowy man turned towards Noah, his whistling abruptly stopping. Hey, no cutting the line. We've all had to wait our fair share. So do you. Oh, no, we're not trying to cut the line. If anything, we're here to help you get through the gate faster. Oh, that's mighty kind of you. You don't see many honest, principled young people like you two in this world anymore. Right. This is Noah, and I'm Crow. I didn't get your name. The name's Elijah. Well, Elijah, it's nice to meet you. What are you doing here? The man stopped and pondered the question for a moment. He didn't seem to know exactly why he was here. I don't know. I was on a call with my damn tenant who won't pay his goddamn rent. Interesting, okay. And then I was here. Your tenant? Young lad named Asher. Asher hasn't paid his rent? That doesn't sound like him. You know him? He's, unfortunately, my brother. Well, maybe you could remind him that I'm not a damn charity case and that he's been late for the past 6 months. Damn, Asher. What? I thought our parents were paying his bills. We can let him know. And hopefully ask him why. By the way, you haven't happened to see any scraps of paper around, have you? I was putting together an old photo and the breeze blew them away. A photo? No, I don't think so. But we can keep an eye out for you if you want. It'd be mighty appreciated. We'll be back soon, then. A photo? You want me to, legitimately look for a photo somewhere in here? No? Who are you? A young woman with long blonde hair stood directly in front of Asher. Her blue eyes looked ahead with clarity and understanding. Excuse me, miss? Yes. The woman crossed her arms over her chest and raised a single eyebrow. She didn't seem too interested in making conversation. Noah didn't recognize her in the slightest. Whoever she wasn't a mutual friend between Asher and Noah. Whatever it is, make it quick. We don't have all day. Oh, because you'll be through the line soon? No, because that idiot Asher will wake up soon and I will cease to exist. Okay, girl. Tell me more. You, realize that? Well, it's somewhat obvious. I'm not really here, so this must be a dream. If I'm not really here and this is a dream, then I'm not really me. Well, this is a first. But you shouldn't even be able to tell that you're not real. The woman shrugged, as if she wasn't keen on elaborating any further. As I said, we don't have all day. What do you want? Right. Well, since you know this is a dream, we're trying to get the line moving. Uh-huh. Is there anything we can do for you to help? Do for me? The director did say something about this. The director? You don't need to concern yourself over him. Damn it. If only I could remember this after I stop existing. She tapped her foot on the cloud, deep in thought. Perhaps there is something you could do for me. What is it? We're happy to help. You. Once you get back to the real world, I want you to call me and tell me everything that happened here, okay? I'm really sorry, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy, it's... Crow made a face that said he wanted to help, but... I can do it. But won't you think I'm crazy? No, I work in this field, so I'll believe you. Can you give me your number, then? Of course. Of course. I don't know it. Curse that Asher. I don't know it because he never remembered it. Damn, okay. One night stand, didn't remember your phone number? She fished around in her pocket and with a face filled with surprise, pulled out a mobile phone. Okay. Never mind, he's a genius. But what's the code to unlock it? How are you related to my brother, by the way? Your brother? You must be Noah. I didn't even realize. Asher was my boyfriend, I guess. We didn't date for long. Does my brother have anything going right for him? Quite honestly, he's a miserable little cretin that lashes out at others because he's afraid of himself. I'd like to say go easy on him, but you can do whatever you want. I don't care about him either way anymore. Ouch. Sure. So, we need to get your phone unlocked. Any ideas? You could try asking Asher for my number instead, but I wouldn't hold your breath. We'll give it a try and be back soon. As the two walked away from Daisy, Crow drew to a stop first, his eyes lazily going over the surroundings. How can she know she's not real? Strange, isn't it? Never seen anyone like that. And she said she worked in this field too, whatever that means. Be careful about her, okay? If you do decide to call her later. Why? She's very smart, and I'm worried about what her knowledge entails out there. I'm not saying don't contact her, just be cautious, alright? For some reason, coming from that face with that voice, Noah couldn't help but take the warning to heart. I'll be careful, I promise. Alright, Asher, you've got I keep hitting that button accidentally. You've got a lot to ask for. Are we sure we can't find any picture things? No? Okay. Sixth from the front of the line stood Asher, his arms crossed and his foot tapping on the ground in annoyance and impatience. When he saw Noah and Crow approach him once again, he simply rolled his eyes and looked away. Excuse me, can we ask you a few questions? Piss off. Don't talk to him like that, asshole. Why not? I can do whatever I want. If you've got a problem with it, feel free to actually piss off. Please, we just want to help you. If you just I'm not taking shit from him. You ruined my life. Excuse me? I ruined your life? You made every single day living hell for me, for no reason. Right. No reason whatsoever. Even more of your privileged bullshit. I have no clue what you're going on about. Let's all just calm down a little, okay? Asher, you want to get through those gates, don't you? Once again, now calmly, isn't that fucking obvious? We'll get this line moving, but you have to assist us. At least a little, okay? Not if you don't help me first. Us getting you through those stupid gates is helping you. He shrugged, then recrossed his arms, refusing to budge. Fine, whatever. What exactly do you want? On top of all the other shit we're doing for you? He nodded a few spots ahead in the line, where a man with dark, messy hair stood. From the back, Noah didn't recognize him. We just talked to everybody, Noah. What the fuck? Get him to talk to me. Reuben? You saw him already? Yeah? Not surprised you guys aren't friends anymore with a personality like yours. Is there something in particular you would like us to say to him? Under the starry sky on a warm summer night. Damn, okay, what the fuck? How delightfully cryptic. He'll understand. You should just go talk to him yourself. And lose my place in the line? I could save it for you. It's okay. We can try. As long as it means you'll help us after. Yeah, fine. Whatever. With that said and done, Crow and Noah walked a short distance away, out of Asher's earshot. Doesn't deserve our help. I know. But we'll do it anyway, won't we? Not much choice. There's plenty of choice. You're choosing to help. Perhaps somewhere, deep down, you're hoping to find a part of your brother's humanity here. What about you? What do you mean? Why are you here? Why are you helping? What do you get from all this? The blonde man lifted a finger to his lips with a gentle smile, with no obvious plan to give any real explanation. Well, I get to ease your burdens, if only a little bit. That's all I could ask for. Alright, yo, Reuben. Go 3 steps backwards. Reuben still stood in the third position of the line, reading his book peacefully. He'd already progressed at least another 30 pages since Noah last looked. What are you reading? Hey, Reuben. Yeah? He looked up from his book. What are you reading? He looked back at his book. A book? What's it about? I've never read a book before. Crow, really? It's about an orphan who leaves his town and challenges fate. That sounds fun. Do you read a lot? Reuben nodded, still busy reading. Are you studying literature at university? I think I remember you telling me you wanted to a long time ago. No, I just like reading. I dropped out of school when I was 15. Oh, okay. Was there a particular reason? To support my brother, I guess. It was only the 2 of us growing up. The least I could do was help him achieve his goals. My brother would die before dropping out to support me. He did drop out, though. He what? He shrugged again, his eyes still following the words on the page in front of him. Ask him about it if you want. Okay, well, I have a message for you. I was asked to pass on a message to you. Finally, Reuben looked up from his book. What is it? It's from Asher. Though the man up until now had been relatively emotion-free, that name seemed to make him glance off to the side. What does he want? He said, "Oh, you're fucking with me." I have no idea. I really thought it would be multiple choice and I'd get to choose the one that sounded the best. Hold on. What does that mean? I don't know, man. I'll be back. Sorry, I think I forgot. I'll be back in a minute. Not sure, I'm so sorry. Tell it to me again. Can we just... What did you want me to say? Are you serious? I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. Asher shook his head as if he really couldn't believe what he was hearing. Under the starry sky on a warm summer night. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Asher, what the hell? Okay, your love letter has been written down. I will remember it this time, I promise. How about trying to remember it this time? Yeah, whatever.
While we're here, what's Daisy's number? What? How do you know Daisy? None of your business. Why would I tell you? I'm not gonna give out her number to anyone that asks. I bet you don't even remember it. Of course I do. Prove it. Ugh. No wonder she broke up with you. You little... Crow stepped in between the two brothers as Asher raised his fist. Now, let's not fight, okay? I was going to tell you to crawl back into your grave, but I suppose it makes sense that you're here. Asher grinned at Crow, who simply shook his head. You don't have to attack people when you feel insecure. Whatever. So what's her number? Damn it. Fine, I'm gonna ask you. What's up with dropping out of school? Did you seriously drop out of school? What? Me? Drop out of school? I'm not you. Who told you that? Ruben. He's just making shit up to get back at me. Sure. I'm not a failure. I'm not like you. Why haven't you paid your rent? I have been. Really? Your landlord says you haven't. Shit, he's here. Noah crossed his arms, waiting for an answer. Why is it any of your business? Money's tight, alright? Everyone goes through it. I thought Mom and Dad would have been paying it for you. A grin spread over Asher's face. How can you be so naive? As soon as you were in the picture, I was all but cut out. What? All they ever did was compare me to you, tell me how much lesser I was than you. Why would they have... Asher shrugged. He didn't have the answer Noah was searching for, and neither of them ever would. Okay. I guess I'll ask again. What's up with the dropping out? God, are you still here? Unfortunately. Trust me, I don't want to be here any more than you want me to be here. And hurry up and get back to your whatever it is that you do. Doodling? What's wrong with doodling? Nothing, I guess. Asher looked to the side and let out a deep huff. I spoke to someone, a certain professor. This day just gets worse and worse. She said you failed her class. It makes me feel like you did drop out. Alright, fine. Whatever, yeah, I dropped out. Who cares? Are you happy now? Why would that make me happy? You're telling me you're not happy to see people you hate failing? For some reason, I'm not. She wants you to retake the class. Just so she can fail me again? Fuck no. No, she really wants you to. I think she believes in you. Funny joke. What happened? I don't know. Unlike you, who could turn up to any class and excel, I had to work my ass off to get good grades. His voice was tinged with jealousy. Studying day and night, trying to keep up with the appearance that it was effortless. Then suddenly I was cut off. I was working 3 part-time jobs. I didn't have the time. I couldn't keep up. You could have asked for help, I'm sure. No, I wanted to prove I could do it alone. Then I saw you excelling in everything, with time for your art, for your friends, and it made you angry. Made me want to see you suffer. Ouch. And that just hurt Ruben. Family's important to him, you know? So, here I am. Friendless, girlfriendless, dropped out of school, and I can't pay rent. And now dealing with 2 goddamn funerals. I I don't know what to say. There's nothing you can say. It's just my life. I'll deal with it. I should come clear my room out. Saves me dealing with all your shit. Asher offered a weak smile, which Noah returned. Whether they'd ever have a friendly relationship, who would know? But in that moment, they seemed to have an understanding of each other they'd lost long ago. That's really cute. I like him a lot, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Ruben your weird thing. Hold on. Wow, he did another 30 pages. I have a message. What is it? It's from Asher. He says, under the starry sky on a warm summer night. I hope that means something to you. Does he think that will make everything better? Guess knowing him, he would. Fine. Tell him I'll go talk to him soon. What did you fight about? Ruben looked Noah in the eye. You, mostly. Me? Why? Does it matter? I'm reading. We can talk about it later. No, there is no later for you. You're just... Fine. Yeah, we can talk about it later. Hurry up and finish your book. Okay, this is the first in a series, and I have all 12 books here with me. Damn, Ruben. Right. Alright, that's enough. I don't know what to do with everybody else. Okay, so you need a pen. You want him to talk to you, but he's not, so... You want picture, but I still can't find any picture things. You want your number, but he won't tell it to me, so... Hey, is there anything else new with you? Professor Pearson completely ignored Noah and Crow's existence as they approached. Even when Crow awkwardly cleared his throat to get her attention, her eyes didn't meet theirs. I spoke to Asher. I told him he should redo your class. Oh. Well, that's unexpected. He seems worried you'll just fail him again. If he doesn't put in the work, yes. But if he does, I'll be glad to see him pass. Lord knows we need more people in the world who value knowledge. Thank you? Noah. This is Crow. Right. I appreciate what you've done. I look forward to seeing him try again. You have a pen? So, you got entertainment issues? Yes, you've been persistent enough. Fine. There's something you can help me with. I won't waste your time with a lengthy explanation. My father was a prolific, I can say words, writer, and before he passed, left me a book of his personal works, okay? I was 7 at the time. He created rizzles and puddles out of his words, so that I would have a piece of him left after he was gone. The professor sighed, exasperated. But today, some of his words blew away in the wind. What is up with the wind taking people's things? If you can find them for me, then I would indeed help you however I could. What a lovely thing to leave for a loved one. What's more precious than words that came from the heart, after all? I don't know what to do with you, ma'am. You? Daisy stood facing ahead, completely ignoring the man behind her. As Noah approached, she smiled slightly. I don't know what the thing is. What happened between you and... What? Who am I asking? What happened between Ruben and Asher? Okay. Can I ask you a question? You can, but that doesn't mean I'll know the answer, or want to tell you it. Do you know Ruben? Ruben? Vaguely. I saw him on very brief occasion, but Asher had mostly kept myself and Ruben separate in his life. And by separate, I mean that he would drop anything and everything at a moment's notice if Ruben needed anything. That doesn't sound like my brother at all. That man only has a soft spot for one person, and it was never me. Do you know what happened between them then? They're not talking to each other. Daisy shrugged. No clue. Whatever it was must have been a big deal to Reuben, though. Let me try your phone? I don't know. I do not have an idea of the code. Can you show me your phone? Be my guest. Yep, that's... Under the starry sky. On a warm summer night. No, that's not it. Seems you haven't quite worked it out yet. Do you want me to try? No, I'll do it. Alright, what else can I do? Yet again, so there's words. I have an inventory for some reason. Asher, help me, please. Oh, okay. Asher rubbed at the back of his neck as Noah approached. He seemed as if he wanted to say something, yet he kept his mouth closed. Talk to Reuben. What did he say? For once, Asher seemed both frantic and sad. It wasn't at all how Noah imagined his brother. He said he'd come talk to you later. Good. So, what'd you do? It's none of your business. You're making me your errand boy. It is my business. I was an asshole to him about all the things he finds most important. No. You? An asshole? That doesn't sound like you at all. Fuck off. I'm not telling you shit. But you will help now that we helped you, right? Yeah, fine, whatever. Here, take this. Half a piece of paper? Wow, thanks. How about you use your eyes? I thought big art hotshots were good at that kind of shit. Big art hotshots? Give me a break, as if I could have become anything in the art world with you around. With me around? What, so it's my fault your little boyfriend died? Shut up! Don't you dare! Don't you dare talk about him! And don't act like I'm the reason you ended up all fucked up. I hate you. I hate you so much. Feeling is mutual. I never did anything to you. You had every opportunity I never had. You were passed everything on a silver platter and you never appreciated it. You studied whatever you wanted. You were bought anything and everything you needed. You were given everything. How are you any different? Work it out yourself. I'm done. You, Noah. Crow put his hand over Noah's. The act instantly calmed the man's mind. Fine. I guess that's enough. I have a piece of paper now. What the fuck is that? What does it even say? That's just the alphabet. Z and then plus 3, plus 5? I don't know. What does this mean, Daisy? Hey, Daisy. What is it? I found this. Where'd you get this? Asher gave it to me. Huh. I think this could be just what we're looking for. It is? Looks like half of it is missing, though. Oh, cool. Great. Okay. The fuck am I supposed to do with that? Yo, Reuben, what does this mean? I don't know. I didn't even read what he said out loud. What are you showing me this for? Just seeing if you recognize it. Looks like a piece of paper. How insightful. Yo. Are these your letters? Is this all you do? carry around little scraps of paper and show them to people? Yeah. Sometimes we have other things too. Lovely. So no. The fuck am I supposed to do with that? What? Tell me more? No? What the Huh? Sure, please talk to me. No. What does it mean? Hold on. Can I use it on you? What? I thought you might want to see it again. There's something wrong with your head? Piss off. Understandable. Have a good day. I have no idea what to do. I mean, I haven't talked to Noah and Elijah in a while, so maybe they have something different. August. Hey, about August. You know, you might not get the chance to tell August that thing you wanted to. What? I'm not trying to be mean. I just mean you should do all the things you think you have forever to do before you don't have the chance anymore. Like, draw him. Tell him that you treasure him. Tell your parents to fuck off and go see him whenever you can. How? I heard about you from August. Oh. All I'm saying is value what you have while you have it. And I guess that's it. Hope you have a good life, bro. Hey, Elijah. No? Okay. I guess I'll just use, you want to look at this? Noah gripped the paper tight in his hand as he looked beyond the golden gates of Asher's would-be heaven. Nothingness seemed to stretch on as far as the eye could see. Ironic. That didn't... What did that have to do with the note? Noah. You were so cute when you were younger. Cute? Your eyes are so hopeful and your smile is contagious. I'm not... But you're still cute now, too, so don't worry about that. Cool. What do you want me to do? +5 +3? I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue at all. I'm like looking because that was my problem with the first escape room. When I first tried it, is I had been missing something, so I'm just double checking the rest. But this is just people. That's all we've got is the people. Ish, what the fuck? Elijah. Nope. Ruben. How are you doing on your books? Oh, what are you using as a bookmark? What's that? Huh? A book? No, I mean, well, yes, it is. The bookmark. Oh, this? It's just a scrap of paper I found around. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? Yeah, that's definitely the other half of that note Asher gave you. Do we have that? What? But I'll lose my page. Please? Just fold the corner over. Reuben made an expression that almost seemed to be one of disgust as he looked back at Noah. fold the corner over and damage the book?
Please, we really need it.
Fine. If you promise to help me with something. Oh my god, what? You'll actually give me something before I help you? That's a first. It's because I trust you. You do? You've always been such a good kid. Plus, you had to put up with Asher. Noah couldn't help but step backwards in surprise. Thanks? What can we do to help, then? I found this. Reuben held up a nondescript leather-bound book. On the side was a lock. The lock seemed to be color-based rather than number-based, though. It was with my books. I want to unlock it. What is it? A diary, I think. What's a diary? Huh? A book where you write down your feelings, things that happen, that kind of stuff. Oh, that sounds nice. I think it belonged to my mother. Maybe everything will make sense. Maybe there's a good reason. Yeah, man, I can try my best. I think I have an idea of the code. I do not. Oh, I thought... Okay, well, yep, that's colors. Fun. I'll be back. Ah, sweet. I can't read. I wish I could see it bigger. Oh? Okay, if I scroll up, it will go backwards in game. I wish I could read. Yo, Asher, read this for me. Fixed it. What do you want, a medal? Noah shrugged. He didn't usually like riling people up, but there was something satisfying about annoying Asher. Even if it was only in a dream. Sure, I like that. Asher's frown said that he had no intention of giving Noah a medal. Okay, I'll show it to Daisy. Hey, Daisy. This is what I used to figure out your phone lock code? I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, it's a cipher. Do you recognize it? I mean, I can tell that much, but I can't look at it big enough to see what it says. Daisy, please read it to me. I studied cryptography for a little bit while I was younger. I'm surprised Asher even remembers that. What? I wouldn't know if he didn't. Oh, good point. That doesn't help me with my inability to read. It's so small. I think that's +5. So we have Y. Fuck, I need my pen again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is D. We're hoping that's a 5. I can barely see. M +5. DR. Alright, we're off to a bad start. Z. GRE. Just kidding. We brought it back. Y. Or maybe V. I think that's a Y. That has to be V. Yeah, that's a V. Anyway, H is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. M. W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dream with a B. Okay. J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dreamboat. Dreamboat? What am I even on? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 7 letters in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dreambound. Is the answer Dreambound the name of the game? Are you kidding me? I'm still gonna go through it just in case. J? Yeah, sure enough. Spells Dreambound. Fucker. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Give me an award. Clear selection. Give me your phone. Oh good, it saved my Under the Starry Sky on a warm summer night. Dreambound. Got it. Good job, Noah. I knew you could do it. With a dusting of pink on his cheeks, Noah looked away from Crow. It was no big deal. Of course it was. You did well, and it's okay to celebrate that. Be happy. Yeah. Are you two done flirting now? Flirting? I'm simply flirting. Finally, my number. Here, remember this. Fuck. Hold on, I'll write it down. Yep, okay, number. My memory isn't that good. Never as good a time to improve on yourself than the present. Oh, what's this? What is it? Daisy frowned down at her phone, confused. There's only one app on here. Look. Daisy clicked the app on her home screen, which pulled up the program. It flashed, oh fuck. Red, green, yellow. Huh, just flashes colors. Is it meant to do that? No clue. Maybe it'll come in useful, though. Maybe. Feels like nothing happens in dreams that isn't useful in some way. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your message. Well, I won't, simply because I'm not really me, so I won't remember this, but you get what I'm trying to say. Crow gave Noah a look tinged with worry before shaking his head. I'll contact you as soon as I can. For once, a smile spread over Daisy's face, lighting up her features. For some reason, it reminded Noah of August. Thanks, Noah, and... You can call me Crow. Crow, huh. For some reason, you remind me of someone else. I get that a lot. Common face, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for your help. Good luck with getting out of here and all that. Thanks. You too? Crow was the first to turn away, Noah quickly following after him. His gaze was lost, his eyes empty as his hand reached up to clutch over where his heart was. Strange. What is it? Are you okay? I will be fine. A strange weight sits against my chest that I cannot explain. Very strange indeed. In that moment, he seemed like a completely different person, but one more moment later, and he smiled at Noah as if nothing happened. Let's continue, shall we? Give me the book. Can I see the diary? Okay, so it's red, green. Okay, I didn't even get to see it turn yellow. I won. With a click, the lock fell open. Reuben looked at it in shock for a moment, as if he hadn't really expected it to open. Why don't you open it? Seeming apprehensive, he slowly opened the cover, facing it away from the group. His eyes went wide for a moment before the surprise fell from his face. It's empty. Of course it is. I don't know what I expected. What's that between the pages? Some ripped up photo. Here. Reuben held it out to Noah. Are you sure? It could be from your mother, though. It's not. She wouldn't have left me anything. Please, take it. Noah took the pieces carefully in his hand, and Reuben turned back to his book. Thanks, Noah. It's no problem. Hey, do you still live back home? I doubt I'll ever leave that town. I see. This means nothing. It's not even him. If I'm ever back there, You can come visit if you want. Thanks. I'll take you up on that. Reuben gave a rare smile as Noah and Crow turned away from him, the photo pieces still in his hand. Reuben's a kind person. Yeah. How he ever put up with my brother, I'll never know. Will you go see him? Maybe. Maybe if I'm ever back. Crow smiled, and his face lit up like the sun. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. See you. Yo, I got your photo. Elijah, I found these so far. Not bad, not bad. You're still missing a few pieces, though. Fuck. We'll find the rest of them soon. Where would they be? Oh my god. You're done. You're done. Asher? Just kidding, go away. Daisy. Nope. Elijah, do you have anything to say? Nope. Professor Pearson? No. All this just to get a fucking pen. Can you believe that? August. Who wants to look at photos? Asher? Do you have any of these? What? Asher reached into his pocket and a moment later produced a few scrunched up pieces. He held them out to Noah. Didn't know you collected trash. Thanks. So I have more ripped photo, right? Is that it? I found these. Not bad. You're still missing a few pieces. Daisy. Have you seen any of these? Oh. Well, you did help me. Here. Nice. Thank you. Do I have it all yet? Reuben? They came from your book. Get out of here. Professor Pearson? Photos, please. Please keep your scraps of paper to yourself. Damn. Noah. Did you take this? What do you mean? Why would I have? Ah. This is actually someone else's photo. We're trying to help a kind man put it back together. Have you seen any other pieces around? No, sorry. But I'll keep an eye out for you. The pair could almost see the younger Noah's tail wagging. Cute. Do I have them all, Elijah? My god, you two have done it. Do you think you could help me put it back together too? Probably. We can give it a try. I was expecting puzzle to show up on screen. Can we put the photo together, please? I think I'm ready to try putting your photo back together. Elijah looked at Noah and Crow, his expectations plain on his face. Thank you. Oh, so this is gonna be rather simple, I feel. Because it has a white border. So let's do the corners first. Those two go together. I don't know how close it wants me to get them, but those two go together. And then this one goes up here. Then we have this goes here. This is kind of cool though. I like when visual novels have little side things like this. Like especially thinking about the coding that went into this in the background. How is this created? Here, and then we have this little piece here. It's a fairly simple puzzle, I feel like. This is the more difficult part, but it looks like this will go here. This will go, whoops, here. And this will go here. I don't know how close they have to be, but... Oh, finished. God, you've only gone and done it. Though his form was difficult to see, even Noah could tell Elijah's face was graced with a wide, deep smile. You two really don't know how much this means to me. Wait, this is the little town in the mountains where I first met my wife. What year was that? Huh. Elijah lifted his hand to his chin, stroking a beard that neither other man could see. 1975? 76? 78, I remember now. Boy, time really does get away from you. You two should appreciate the time you have with each other, you understand? Yeah, I do appreciate it. Anyways, I should write down the date. With a pen? Of course, how else would I be getting inside? Can we borrow it? Just for a minute? Well, tell you what, if you can bring me some tape to get this thing together and stop it from blowing away all over again, then you can have it. Sounds like a fair deal to me. Am I supposed to find tape in heaven? As Crow and Noah turned away, something crumpled fell to the clouds below. Okay. Look, you're already dropping it? Noah looked down at the crumpled note. Find tape here. Letters were scrawled and scribbled wild strokes. Don't interfere. Oh, fuck. Don't interfere or your friend will disappear just like the last. What the fuck? Noah's heart sunk into his stomach as he stared at the words before him. That note itself was almost like a canvas, like the finest painting. Just a few words transported him back in time to a loss so great he could still feel it now, and brought that pain forward tenfold. Are you okay down there, Noah? Noah looked back at Crow's smiling face. He truly seemed without a worry in the world. And for some reason, that was exactly what Noah wanted to protect. It's nothing, just some trash. He stuffed it in his pocket and stood back up, smiling lightly at Crow despite the pain. There's something else scribbled on the back here. In the realm of slumber, where mind takes flight, adrift in a world of wonder, a dream of pure delight. What the? Who put that there? Actually, could we borrow that back for a moment? I believe it may come in handy. Well, you did help me. Fine, here. Elijah held out a corner of the photo, and Noah retook it in his hand. Indeed, on the back was a strange, poetic sentence. Something about those words in particular felt like a dagger pointed straight at his heart. A version of himself from years in the past. Here, Professor? Is this what you were looking for? Noah held out the scrap of photograph that Elijah had lended him, the back of which had a single sentence on it, a sentence that seemed to instantly spark recognition within the professor. Yeah. Yes, this is it. Thank you. She carefully opened up a bound journal and went to close it again with the piece still inside. Oh, we actually have to give that back. Someone loaned it to me. Well, I suppose I will allow it. Here. She held the journal out to Noah, who took it with his eyebrows raised. You want it back, then solve it. Holy fuck. Right, of course. I think you should have expected this, really. Yeah? Oh, it's a word search. Okay. You want me to just like this, or slumber? Okay. Polite. Interesting. Adrift. Ooh, adrift taking me a little bit. I got caught up here because I could find, like, DR and then if, then wonder. Interesting. And dream. Done. What do you think? What do I think? She stood with her arms crossed over her chest, unwilling to elaborate. Even amidst grief, there's a spark of hope. The professor smiled at Crow. At least that's what it looked like. How so? Though the pain of loss may be indescribable, your father's words serve as a lasting legacy, a lifetime's worth of his presence. I imagine that gave you strength many times throughout the years. Dealing with loss is a personal journey, but eventually it's important to shift the focus from sorrow to gratitude for the time you were able to spend together and for the memories they left behind. That aside, you have been useful to me, I will admit. So, what can I do to help you? Well, this is a long shot, but you wouldn't happen to have tape on you, would you? Tape? I know it's a little strange, but if you'd asked anyone else, they would have laughed at you. In fact, I'm likely to laugh too. Simply because I do actually have what you're searching for. Here. That's surprising. Here, no need to bring it back. I'm not sure how exactly this will bring you any closer to getting this line moving, but I believe a bet on you is a safe one. Good luck. Thanks. And, go easy on Asher. Not a chance. Damn. Alright, got some tape. Here, your tape. Shouldn't lose your photo again now. Thank you, too. Here, you truly have deserved this. A pen. Finally. Seems we can at last finish this. Thanks, Elijah. Enjoy your time in there. Noah nodded towards the gate. Oh, I know I will. I'll show my wife this photo and we'll reminisce. She's been waiting for me a while in there. That sounds nice. Have you got someone waiting for you in there? Noah's eyes went from the gate and then back to Crow. Never really stops hurting. Don't force yourself to talk about it. Elijah placed a hand on Noah's shoulder. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh my god, Noah? I have a pen. Noah, here, a pen. You actually got it for me. Of course, I would do anything to help you. Always. Thank you. As he made the first stroke on his papers with the pen, he paused and turned back towards the pair. Are you two from the future? More like you're a relic of the past. You're me, right? Guess so. Does that mean August and I? His eyes were hopeful as he looked back and forth between Noah and August. Show myself kindness, huh? Yeah. And I'm a full-time artist? Well, yeah, technically. Awesome. Don't get your hopes up. With careful movements, he finished signing his papers and handed them over to the man behind the gates, who read over them briefly before nodding and opening the gates. The pristine metal didn't whine or grate. It opened noiselessly, and the young Noah turned back towards Crow with a smile before walking through. I'll be someone worth you in the future, I promise. My little Noah, you've always been worth the world, and then some. Good luck. As he walked through the gate, he disappeared into a flutter of sparkling light. The rest of the line followed suit, fading away as they entered the gate. Professor Pearson showed a rare smile. Reuben kept reading. Elijah clutched his photo close to his chest. Daisy held up her hand in a remember to call me fashion. And finally, Asher stood before the gates. Thanks, Noah. Asher looked towards the charm Noah held out and just shook his head. And just like that, everything began to crumble around them. So, like, is he gonna die? Or, oh shit, hold on. Cracks started to form in the otherwise perfect illusion, running through the sky and clouds, stretching out infinitely. A deep rumble shook Noah and Crow to their very cores, their previously stable footing quickly becoming unsteady. We gotta get out of here. Ugh, shit, Ivan. Noah peered through the gates, searching for even a peek of his strange clothing and white hair, but he was nowhere in sight. Ivan, let's go! Silence followed. Ivan was nowhere to be seen. You'd better go now, before it's too late. What about you? Crow's smile was like the sunrise after a cold and windy night. Don't worry about me. You'll be okay? I'm always okay. But just come with me. I'll see you next time, Noah. Crow either couldn't or wouldn't answer Noah's begging. The last thing Noah saw before being pushed from the cloud and falling into nothingness was the melancholic expression on his face. That was a little difficult, but okay. Was it the look on his face, the expression in his eyes, the sound of his voice as he said he'd be okay? What was it that made Noah feel as if his chest was closing up on itself, that made him feel like he was losing yet another piece of himself? But before he had time to truly think on it, he hit the ground. All right, and that seems like a good place to end this episode for now. Definitely a lot going on in this episode. It is a little bit longer than normal, but I really like the idea of putting all of the escape room sections together so we're not just randomly cutting in the middle of them. I didn't really talk about it in the video itself, but I really like Asher. I really hope that we see more of him, that Noah eventually comes to have a good relationship with his brother. Also, just listen, 2.5 Studios, if you're watching, wouldn't mind an Asher dating sim. Just saying. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to leave you guys for now. So, thank you for watching this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode for some more Dreambound.